Well, hello there my gaming friends, this is your super fabulous host Viact here, and I'm once again back in Iji, and this will be part 5, and things are going out of hands here because, well, as you can see here, the earth is under attack by, well, pretty much everything and nothing, and I'm in the middle of it. And that, whoa, Christ, they're flying corpses and stuff all over the place here. And now I got the rocket launcher at least, and level up as well. See how far I can go without dying this time. Those guys are like a piece in a cake, but those bastards with the like green plasma crap, they are hard to kill indeed. And they are way smarter than the rest of the enemies that I have faced so far. And that went rather well. Will I do? No. That was not hackable at the moment, and I'm at the communication center. But the only thing that's wanna communicate with me are aliens that want to kill me, so much for the communicating part. And that guy down there, the big dude, are big trouble indeed. But as long as they kill each other, it's cool. I'm gonna do some backstabbing with the rocket here. Oh shit. You don't wanna get hit by that. Actually, you can die if you get hit by those. If you don't have enough armor and health, that is. Because the last time I played this, I got killed with just like one shot. Because when you play on the hardest level, then everything takes like more, you know, damage. And there I got the level up. And there's even more people, aliens I mean, that's needed to be taken care of. But I rather take care of those and those than those, you know, green alien bastards like the one upstairs here. Because that like green plasma stuff really eats your health and armor for that matter. And sadly enough, most of the time you have to do like close combat fighting with those bastards. Because I don't have any like super strong weapons right now, so I have to do it like close, I mean like with the shotgun. And that's a close range weapon. And okay, this time I was lucky because normally they tend to just duck the rockets. And they can also use some kind of reverse kind of weapon so that you get the everything you shoot at them just bounces back. So you gotta, you know, think things through before you attack, or you might end up dead by your own weapons. Okay, now they're killing each other here. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. I shoot them in the back with the shotgun. Oh, that was close. Okay, you killed him, now I'm gonna kill you. I really hate all this like running and hiding crap. But that's all I can do right now because I don't have any like powerful weapons at my disposal. And the shotgun doesn't do like much damage to the stronger aliens, sadly enough. So the only thing I can do is like shoot and run, like guerrilla warfare kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, it's almost World Cup, so I guess I could kick some torrents around here. Oh yeah. And I honestly have no idea which team could have like the possibility to win the World Cup. I mean, I haven't like looked at each team, but as you may know that either Sweden or Denmark is in the World Cup, so I haven't really like made up my mind which team I should like cheer and chant for. think I don't know if Japan's in the World Cup. I think so. So, well, okay, that went well. I think I need to look through the World Cup. You know, like how the teams look and everything. Might even end up doing a little bet, perhaps. At least I did that the last time. I didn't win like much money, but at least I got back the money which I bet from the start. I don't know if you guys have any like thoughts on that subject. You know, which team slash country could win the whole World Cup. I'm quite sure that it's some of the, you know, the not the usual suspects, but you know, like Germany, Brazil, you know, those kind of countries, you know, the big soccer nations. But who knows, it might become like a, you know, Joker kind of thing. The team that no one believed could win actually wins in the end, almost like when Greece won the, I think it's called, you know, Euro Cup or something like that. In Swedish it's just called EM. I mean, who thought that Greece of all countries would win, but there you go. And of course I'm watching the Stanley Cup finals or playoffs because I'm a Chicago Blackhawk fan. Anyhow, back on topic with the game here. And yeah, Earth is pretty much falling apart here, as you can see. The aliens are like killing each other and we are stuck in the middle. So Mother Earth is getting even more raped. Not only by humans, but like 2 different alien races. That's not a nice picture to have in your head, but I'm sorry. But that's a pretty good way to describe the situation that we are trying to solve here. Then I think I'm gonna have to run away from this guy here, because he's way too powerful, as you can see. Even if he doesn't hit me, like, okay, now he hit me. But even if he doesn't get like a direct hit, it still hurts like hell to just have those like explosions near you. They still drain a lot of health and armor. And that was the reverse weapon that I talked about earlier. They can actually make, for example, a rocket to bounce back at you when you use it. So you really have to be like, you know, don't have your guards down, or else you're gonna perhaps get one of your rockets in your, you know, face. And now I have to figure out how I should get, you know, advance further into the game. And I think I'm gonna go this way, because I can't actually. Okay, that was the wrong. I was supposed to jump over there. Because it's been like, oh Christ, I think it's like 2 or 3 years since I played EG, you know, from the beginning to the end, so I don't remember everything that there is to remember. Because the best way is to memorize, but it's been so long since I played it. So it's a bit fuzzy, at least, you know, at some parts. Okay, I have to time this. Or else I will end up with a rocket in my face, and that's nothing that I want. Okay, oh ho ho, that was a little bit too close there. But at least I'm alive and kicking. Okay, another rocket, what the hell? Was sad enough there wasn't like much stuff that I could use here, but perhaps I can have some use for it later on. Because right now I have to like upgrade my arsenal so that I can use alien weapons. Because the sad truth is this: if you don't upgrade, like, why? You did see now? I got one of my own rockets in my face. what I was trying to say is that if you don't upgrade smartly like I did here, like the Komoto, so you can use their weapons, is that you will have a very slim chance to actually finish Iggy, because it's just gonna get harder and harder, you know, when you get further into the game. And as you see now I can use alien technology here. It made me think about, you know, when you do reverse engineering in XCOM, you know, you take the alien weapons and you like tear them apart and, you know, just try to you know, copy their weapons and use it against them. This is pretty much the same thing. But here you have to upgrade to even be able to use the weapons. Like here, for example, I need like Komoto level 6, and I'm not close to that right now because I only got level 4. And that's what I'm gonna, you know, focus on right now, because I'm gonna need, you know, a very powerful arsenal of weapons to have a chance in hell to survive. Because to be honest, the first time I finished Iggy was on like medium, the difficulty I mean, and now I play on hard. So I mean, I remember like there's at least 3 bosses that are super fucking hard to, you know, be victorious over, so I can just imagine how hard it's going to be now if I don't have like the best possible equipment at my disposal. I mean, it's gonna be like, oh Christ, shit, I forgot that they can do that. Okay, I'm flying downstairs. But as I was trying to say, that I need all the help I can get, and there's a very good reason to pick all the, you know, alien upgrades that you can get your hands on. Because there's also, you know, you can combine weapons to make them even more powerful, and if you have, I mean, if you don't have all the alien weapons, then things will get even harder. Because I remember like there's this Komoto ninja assassin or whatever his goddamn name is. When you, I think you face him like 3 times. I faced none so far, but I think it's like the 3rd time. Then it's such a pain in the ass if you don't have like the right weapons. So my number 1 advice: upgrade the alien weapons as fast as you can, and take like all the other upgrades after that. Because I mean, like health and armor, I mean, if you don't get hit, then it doesn't really matter, you know. So I see it as a number 1 priority to do all the, well, at least as many as possible for the alien weapons, you know, upgrade stuff. Oh great, there. I'm suicidal today, people. I just like to blow myself up with rockets. Goddamn table in the way. I thought it was like a set of the background, nothing. God damn it. Ah. I thought it was like a piece of the background, nothing that, you know, something that will blow up in your face. Oh well, lesson learned. I just took a rocket to learn it the hard way. Well, shit happens, as they say. And I think, let me see now. Assimilate, that's I only have like level 1 of that. I honestly don't remember what the hell assimilate was for. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like kicking power. No, that was strength. And as you can see here, you can combine weapons with this you know, station here or terminal, but there's only like a handful of weapons that you can combine. So, and also it requires a certain level of hacking skills, cracking skills to be able to pull it off. Okay, now I'm supposed to find some terminal. And as always, it's gonna be easier said than done because there's a, you know, million army alien bastards that's after me. Yeah, there's like 3 of them here, I think. That was close. Oh shit. Oh Christ, I run out of ammo there. Okay, I was lucky there, because I thought they would dodge that one. But that went rather well. And this is probably the, yes, the terminal. Now I'll unlock the door for floor number 6. At least I'm very glad that it's not like, you know, the gigantic maps of Super Metroid. Not that I hate it, but it would be kind of even more difficult if Idea had that kind of size when it comes to maps and stages. I mean, you can get lost pretty easy in Super Metroid. It's a great game though, it still is. I play it every now and then. And usually I end up getting into fights on the internet when people whine, oh, you just like old games. I mean, it's not true, I play new games, but most of the time I play, you know, the golden classics. There's a very good reason behind that. I mean, I don't play the games because they're old, I play them because they're fucking epic. I mean, if you take, you know, Chrono Trigger for example, I mean, how many times have I played that game? Probably more times than any other game, besides like Fallout 2 and System Shock 2. I mean, it's the game, you know, gameplay quality that matters to me. I mean, this is the reason why I play Idea. I mean, there's of course new games that's freaking epic, but if I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, then it's pretty much the indie scene and the like old games that you know, keeps my game spirit alive pretty much. I mean, there's if you take the Call of Duty series for example, I know now people are gonna fucking hate on me now, but I mean, let's be honest, I mean, it's pretty much just a different title and, you know, a number after the title name. Then it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. But like I wrote in an article, you know, the COD World at War 2 game, I mean, that's nothing like official or anything, but that's one of the few COD games that I actually would like to play. But then again, I have always liked like World War 2 kind of games. I guess it's because I like history a lot. I mean, I'm not so much for this like futuristic crap. I mean, I like DXEX, but it's, I mean, they are made like in a different kind of way. It's not like you know, super sci-fi or it's overdone or anything like that. I mean, it's realistic stuff. And okay, if you're gonna talk about DXEX, the first game is kind of creepy. Much of the, you know, conspiracy theories and stuff in DXEX1 pretty much hinted about, you know, about things that has happened in real in some certain aspects. So I mean, I still think that DXEX are one of the best games ever made, and hopefully I'm gonna have the, you know, pleasure to record it, because I have never done that. I think I did like some just brief stuff way back, like 1 year ago or even more, I think. But you know, like a well done playthrough, you know, commentary thing, because there's a lot of stuff that I have always wanted to do with the very first game. And the funny thing is this, I actually finished the game when I think it was like, yeah, when I took my exam in college, I think the night before even. So I mean, there's so many memories and stuff. So it's more than a game, I guess, at least for me, because there's so many stuff that I can relate to. I mean, I still remember so many things from it. And I think in a way that's the, you know, best kind of game when you, I mean, it was like my motto when he talked about, you know, the Legend of Zelda. He wanted it to be like, even though you're not playing the game, you're still playing it, you know, in your head. You know, you think about stuff like how I'm gonna solve this, or it's memories and stuff you talk with your friends, or, you know, stuff like that. I mean, there's very few games that are like that nowadays. I mean, it's such a, like, I don't know, it's just like, it's, you know, when the game is over, it's like over, there's nothing more to it. So I don't know, it's, games were made in a different kind of way back in the days, I guess. There was more like soul and spirit to it. Okay, I messed that up. Of course, there's, as always, you know, exceptions, of course. I mean, not all the new games are like crap or like that, but I mean, I know that many people are feeling like I do, and the funny thing is this, that many young, you know, gamers are started to play like really old games. Like, there was this guy that commented on System Shock 2 video that I did, and he was like, I think 15 years old or something like that. And I mean, System Shock Part 2 came out in 1999, so I think that more and more, like, of the young gamer generation realized that there's like a handful of epic old games which they have like missed out on. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have started to feel the same way as we old gamers, you know, we, the guys and girls that's been, you know, around since the 80s feel and all that. So I mean, if you just take like Grim Fandango for example, I mean, games such as that are pretty much not made anymore. And that's probably the most common comment which I see on YouTube and such, like people write like games like this are not made anymore, and I miss the gold, or you know, the good old days. I honestly have lost count over like how many times I have seen comment of that kind. But I understand where people are coming from, because I feel the same way. So I mean, both my brothers think pretty much the same thing when it comes to game quality and such. And I just hope that I mean, I heard some time ago that Peter Monox, like, oh, the indie scene is gonna, you know, go away, it's just a temporary kind of you know, trend. But I mean, I like the guy and everything, and I respect him, but let's be honest, Mr. Monox has been wrong quite a lot in the past, so, and I don't think the indie scene will die or fade away, because the fact is this, it's the only like strong growing part of the game industry at this time, and it's the only, I mean, in my opinion, it's the only thing that keeps the video game industry alive at the moment. I mean, the big studios are like just milk, you know, grabbing money and all that crap. But the indie scene, at least they try to be creative and create something that's hopefully epic, you know. I mean, there's crap on the indie scene as well, but at least they try to do something. And here's the assassin that I talked about earlier. He's a real asshole. I'm a human. Made me think about Resident Evil 2, you know, when you enter that store in the very beginning. And there's that fat shopkeeper like, halt! And what's his name again? Leon. Just like, stop, don't shoot me, I'm a human. Me and my uncle always used it to joke and say like, stop, I'm a shoe man. Our sense of humor was very high back then. And now it's one of the very first boss battles. Komoto Assassin, that was the name. The full name, that is. And if I'm not totally wrong, the only way to like win is to use the shotgun. And this is starting off really well. Enough. You have to like I don't know. It's a kind of mathematics in a way. You have to like predict where the hell he will appear and strike before he strikes. And trust me, you don't want to be hit by the sword, because that hurts like hell. Even the laser attack takes like less damage. See if I can get some hit with this. I don't know if it works. I'm gonna try the shotgun instead. Oh Christ. As I thought. Sad enough, that's the only way to make him bleed like a pig, is to use the shotgun. Anything else is pretty much useless, at least to my knowledge. I honestly can't remember if I ever had like a rocket to spare and if it take any damage at all. My guess is that it wouldn't work, because then it would be too easy. At least you get like unlimited ammunition for the shotgun, so all you have to do is aim and, you know, hit this weak point. And of course avoid all the laser attacks and his attempts to like slice you in two with his katana or whatever the hell he uses as a sword. Oh no, you don't. You sly bastard, you. He's like some kind of, I don't know, ninja, cyborg, kind of alien assassin. The worst kind there is. But at least I'm very, very close to winning this. Come on out. Oh yeah, who's the man? Oh sorry, who's the woman? Okay, cough cough. You messed with the wrong assassin. What? There's more of you. Well, I'm the winner and you're the loser, so suck it up. Take it like a man. And this would be it. So thank you very much for watching, people, and please feel free to subscribe and of course comment. And well, just have a nice day. Take care, people. This is Viact signing out. Bye bye.